Alright guys, welcome back. So, a little while ago, the new deck just dropped. Tales of Noble Knights. And as you can see here, I already grabbed myself 3 decks of this. And practically we're just going to go over the deck real quick to make a decent deck from what I could understand. So you get your Merlin, you get your Medraut, Drystan, Gawain, I guess as I pronounce it, Borz, your your Art, and your Gaul. Your spell cards, you get your Gale, you get your Arf, your Caliburn, your Destiny, Glory of the Noble Knights, and until Noble Arms are needed once again, and then you get your XCs, your XYZs, Noble Knight of the King, and the other Artorigus or whatever. 2 different versions. Alright, so let's head over to the deck real quick. I already made it. Okay then, so practically you're going to need 3 of these, 2 of your Drystans, 3 Merlins, 2 Borz, and a Queen of the Noble Knights, which is a normal card, so not too hard to grab. To grab this, you'll grab it out of the Lords of Shining mini box. You're going to need 2 Glory of the Noble Knights, 2 Arfs, 2 Gallatins, 1 Noble Arms of Destiny, and instead of a Treacherous Trap Hole, which I have here clearly, you would have 2 Raigeki Breaks. So 2 of these, you'll have your Zubaba General, a Cowboy. If you want, you could change these 2 out for anything else. Any other level 3s or level 4s. The only reason I have that is because just in case somehow Merlin gets there twice. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna start going through the cards. So this card is treated as a normal monster while face up on the field. I think they all do, right? Okay, so your Borz and your Medraut both share that. So both of them become dark and increase by level 1. Once per turn while you control no other monsters, you can special summon 1 other Noble Knight from your deck in defense position except itself. And if you do, destroy 1 equipped card I personally control. Drystan is just a that 1 warrior that you can do 1 thing with. While you control another Noble Knight monster, your opponent cannot target your monsters with less than 1800 attack, except this card for attacks or with card effects. If Noble Knights are if a Noble Knight's equipped spell card is equipped to this card, target 1 face-up monster on the field, destroy that target. So this is monster removal. Well, spell and trap too if they have continuous spells or traps, and you can only use that 1 effect once per turn. So on to Merlin. You could normal summon, special summon this card, and special summon 1 Noble Knight from your deck. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate Noble Knight effect, so you can't go from Merlin to this and then activate its effect. You have to go 1 to Borz and blah blah blah. During other players' turn, oh my god, that's an essay. During either player's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Immediately after this, resolve synchro summon 1 Noble Knight. Synchro summons, sheesh, using monsters you control. During either player's turn, this is kind of no. During either player's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Immediately after this card effects, XYZ summon 1 Noble Knight XYZ monster using the monsters you control. Alright. We're gonna skip this. This card becomes dark and its level increases by 1, so it could become level 5 along with Medraut. That's how you summon this guy. So, during your main phase, you can reveal 3 Noble Knights cards from your deck. Have your opponent randomly add 1 of them to your hand and send the rest to the graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. So it just kind of gives you you empty out your entire deck of just equipped cards that you could draw into dead ends, which is kind of nice. So again, I'm gonna say this: these two you have to trade them in for, because I don't have them. Raigeki Break. So that's about it for the deck right now. I kind of really don't even understand how to play the deck myself, which is funny. And oh, you have your Gwen, Queens of Noble also. So if actually, how do you target one Noble Knight monster you control? Equip this card from your hand or graveyard to that target. You can only use this effect of hers once per turn. The equipped monster gains 300 attack. Apply the appropriate effect depending on the attribute of the equipped monster. So basically, this card becomes dark, and you'll be able to gain the dark effect. And if you don't have an equipped to her, oh, there's a way to make them dark. You just activate their effects from what I remember. Okay, so yeah, let's go back. If you choose to keep these two light, they will gain the effect of the equipped monster will be destroyed by card effect. Destroy this card instead. Protection. If the equipped monster, you choose them to activate their effect and become dark, the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster at the start of the damage step. You can destroy that monster, then destroy this card. So literally, it's just protection for either card, and then you could also equip it to this card, which I don't think this card could also switch. Yeah, no, that card cannot switch either. Well, either way, let's go to these two. It needs 2 level 5 Noble Knights, which are also your Medraut and your Borz. When this card is XYZ, I mean you can target up to 3 Noble Arms and equip those cards from the graveyard. Once per turn, you can detach one XYZ material and target one other monster in the field, destroy that target. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one level 4 or higher Noble Knight monster in your graveyard special, summon that target. When this card is XYZ, well, this is the other king. Well, he just looks like Garen from League, but you know. When this card is XYZ summon, you can target up to 3 Noble Knight equipped same thing as the first one, and then detach one XYZ, destroy any number of spells and traps. So one is destroy, I think, one monster on the field and destroy that target. This one is spells and traps, so use them in between whatever you need, and that's why 2 Raigeki Breaks. So if you bring this one out, destroy a card with a Raigeki Break, but I have these, so just field wipe if they ever have 2 and I have the chance to make 2 of my cards into 1. And then just equipped 22, you could boost this card up to almost 4 grand without even trying, and just end for turn if you're allowed. But the thing is, one thing that I can tell you right now is I have no idea how to use this deck consistently, so we're gonna go try it out on AIs real quick. So from the first time you bought it, they give you something. From what I know, you get either cards or the backs of cards or the or a mat. From what I know. Okay. So Caliburn against you can't tell you one more. Okay, so what I understand is once we're turning. Okay, so what I know is we're gonna do this. Activate his effect. I'm in Borz. Yes. Equip it to him. Activate this card. Equipped. And then at that point we'd be able to special summon. There's no real point. But let's special summon him real quick either way. Just quickly get that done. Both equip, both equip. There we go. 3,200. My draw. Merlin. So, destroy the other monster. You can probably turn this into a one-turn deck if you feel like it, as you can tell. We're gonna grab another Medraut just for the attack power. Excavation. Yes. Okay. It's gonna lose another 200. And yeah, it's I could probably summon another monster, but not in the mood to. So that's practically the deck right now. It's very, very, very quick on getting a level 5 XYZ out, you know. It really shouldn't have a problem. I would say that you could easily get out of bronze, silver, and even maybe gold with this, or even hit King of Games with it if you get very, very, very consistent hands. Because even actually no, you would have no problem. It has a lot of spell and trap removal. It has a lot of monster removal. You clear the field very, very easily with this deck. You would easily have no problem hitting King of Games. But yeah, I'll show you the deck again real quick. Of course, I'm gonna say this for the third time. Change these for Raigeki Break. Noble Arms of Destiny, Gallatin, Arfeudutyr, whatever you pronounce that. Glory of the Global Knights, 2 of those. Queen of Noble Arms, Medraut, Drystan, Merlin, and Borz. Your extra deck are Sacred Noble Knight and King of Noble Knights. And then Zubaba General, Gaga Cowboy, and Leviathan Dragon, just in case. Or what you could do is switch that out for what is that card? Number 25 or whatever, you know. Real quick, let me check it. XYZs. Click that. Yeah, whatever that card's name was, whatever the main characters. And on top of that, I forgot to mention this, I don't have it. Number 39, I mean. Utopia, if you have it, would be nice. Let's see, let's check out the characters. I forgot the name of the... You would be using overlay gain, if anything. So, yeah. So that would be 400. That would also cancel out the effect of one of your other cards. Although that takes 200 away every turn, so at least for 2 turns you would have, for 3 turns technically, you would always have the card gaining 1,000 attack points, which is kind of nice. But other than that, guys, I'm going to end it off here. This was kind of a rushed video from what I know, because I got home and next you know there was a deck out. So yeah, that's practically the build. I'll leave it on screen, copy it down. Also I'll leave the deck list in the bottom in the description. So yeah, see you guys next time when I have another video come out, or an emergency deck to build, you know. Alright guys, have a nice day.